Tays Boxing Nation.
That's it. That's the movement. Let's try it again. Go with it again. Second one. Yep.
All right. Dante's Boxing Nation. I'm over here with my man Hammer and Hank Lundy.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be fighting against Maurico Herrera July 11th.
Let's go.
It's going down, huh?
It's going down, baby.
I heard that. I'm seeing you over here working hard. You with your crew over here.
Right.
Shawn Porter.
Right.
Now, you getting some of the best work, right? I mean, you sparring with Shawn Porter.
Right.
How has that been, man?
Oh, man, it been phenomenal, you know. Like, I know one thing about it, you know, the skills and everything, different technique, you know, I'm learning. You know, even with him, you know, we get in there, man, we ready to go, man, 24/7, man. Like, I guarantee, you know, a lot of people may have us as the underdog in both our fights, but we coming to show y'all something, man, what hard work and determination do.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been working with Shawn Porter?
Oh, man, I just got down here, you know, like 3 weeks, but I always was a good friend, you know, through the amateurs, you know. Traveled from Philly to Ohio to come down and fight on Mr. Porter fighting cards.
So, but this is the first time you guys actually sparred, though. Y'all knew each other.
Right. Yeah, this is actually the first time. You know, Shawn was always a bigger guy than me. You know, I was fighting 140. He was fighting 165. You know what I mean? So, you know, we was real good friends. You know.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out the best way to put this, Hank, because you seem like the most talented fighter.
Right.
You know what I mean? In your division.
Right.
I mean, the stuff you pull off in the ring is unbelievable.
Right.
But you break a lot of some people's heart, man, because they pulling for you.
Yeah.
What do you think it is? Do you think you lose focus at a time? Because I see you like dominating these dudes for the first half of the fight.
Well, you know, what it mainly came from, you know, when I first got in the game, you know, a lot of these big things happen. You know, I could have been world champ, but everything happened for a reason, you know. And mainly, Hammer and Hank has matured and is coming into his own.
Yeah, So you see a different, obviously you see a different outcome when it comes to this fight.
Well, you know, the tools that I have, they can't deal with. So now what I'm doing, I'm honing everything, putting everything into one thing, you know, and, you know, when I get in that ring, just bring it out. Before, in previous fights, you may see one thing and I got away from it, but now, you know, it's a full, complete package with Hammer and Hank Lundy. We ready to go and show the world something.
Okay, now obviously the keys to victory is to take away your opponent's best weapon.
Right.
Which weapon do you have to take away from Maurico Herrera?
Well, you know, with Herrera, you know, he has a jab. But on the flip side of that, when he can't out jab you or your speed is a problem, he comes forward. So use his aggression against him. You know, when he lean forward, you know, I'm gonna use it against him, man. I'm gonna go in there and be Hammer and Hank Lundy and show the world that, you know, I am the top 10 fighter. You know, I am the top 5 fighter. I am, you know, supposed to have been a world champ a long time ago. So what we going to do, we going to go in there and show the world, you know, that we not playing this year.
And one more thing, y'all all from Ohio, AB, Shawn Porter, you. What type of relationship do you have with AB?
Oh, you know, it wasn't no foul play. You know, everything good. You know, like I know one of his homies from down there reached out and said, "Well, I don't respect Hammer and Hank going to camp, you know, with Shawn Porter." But on the flip side, I knew Shawn way before I knew Adrian. You know, they brought me into 4 camps. You know, but you know, at the end of the day, this is a business. You know. I ain't here to make nobody happy, you know what I mean, please nobody. At the end of the day, Hammer and Hank got to do what Hammer and Hank got to do, and that's feed my family, you know. I put it like this, in this game, I started at the age of 18. Most of these guys been walking around since kids in the gym. I started 18, 23 turned pro. And I beat the odds, man. I was supposed to have been dead, I beat the odds, you know what I mean? So I ain't gonna let another man tell me what I can and what I can't do, you know what I mean?
And I remember you, man. I remember seeing you in that Golden Glove long time ago. That was impressive, man. Yeah, you was impressive. But let me, if I can ask you a little bit about, you know, boxing in general, other fighters. What do you think about Gennady Golovkin, man? Some people say he overrated. Some people say he the future. What do you think about him?
Well, you know, when a man goes in there and do what he has to do, you know, and that's the track I'm getting back on. You know, when you have somebody in front of you, whether they supposed to be there or not, you know, you destroy him, and that's what he's doing. So I can't really say nothing bad about him, because when they put somebody in there with him, you know, he overcome adversity and knock him out, or he just go in there and show you that they don't belong in there with him. So, you know, my hat's off to you, you know, and what Hammer and Hank is trying to do is get my focus like his, you know?
Yeah, for real. And Mayweather versus Pacquiao, fans asked for it for like 5-6 years. They said Floyd was scared, he was a coward, he needs to fight him. Soon as he fights him, you know, some people praise him, some people saying it wasn't an entertaining fight. What do you think about the perception of you know, the fans that said that?
Well, you know, everybody want to be mad at Floyd because he ain't stand there and trade with the guy. Floyd did what Floyd does, you know what I mean? He goes in there, use the ring against him, use the ring, the jab, and he showed you he couldn't box him, you know, and that's what boxing's all about. People seem to forget that. They get caught up in watching these rock 'em and sock 'em type fights, but you know, the game is to hit and not get hit, and that's exactly what Floyd did, you know.
And win, right?
And win, you know, and that's exactly what Floyd did. So how can you be mad at a man that go in there, perfect his craft, you know, and put on a show and show y'all that the only way Pacquiao could do something if I stand there and let him fight, you know, and he displayed a boxing lesson to him.
Is there anyone that you would like to see Floyd Mayweather fight for his last fight, or?
Oh man, you know you are messed up right there. Hammer and Hank Lundy.
There
you know what I mean? That's how we gonna do it, man.
We got a call out.
Yeah, listen,
we got
man.
a call out.
Like I tell you, I'm one of the, you know, guys in the game, you know. I don't run and duck from nobody, man. Don't let, you know what I mean, the laughter, you know, the charisma and all that fool you. Like, if you wanna get in there, let's go, man. I run and duck from nobody and hold no punches, man. Let's go. The real is in the game.
That's what it is, man. Thanks for your time, man. Anything else you want to say to your fans?
Well, you know what, I'm gonna end it like this. Hammer and Hank coming to a city and town near you. It's Hammer time, watch out.